Good evening, everybody. I want to make a video on a experiment that I was trying a few weeks ago. This Chromebook runs version 103, which is from mid-2022, so it's starting to get up there. This machine is definitely EOL, so I'm not getting any more updates, but most websites work, and I haven't really experienced too much broken sites. But I wanted to see what my options were for getting a newer version of the browser on this machine. And since I have the Linux VM Crostini running on here, I decided to try to run full Google Chrome in the Linux VM on this machine. And it works. It often takes time to start up. And there we go. Now, don't set it as default, because then it'll try to open up everything in here, which sometimes it can cause the VM to crash. But here we go. We have a full Linux VM running the full version of Chrome OS, or Chrome browser, sorry. I keep saying Chrome OS so much. It keeps running the full Chrome browser on here, and now I need to figure out where the hell my settings are. There we go, settings. So I'm basically running the full Chrome browser on a EOL Chromebook. Oh, I don't like that it's sharing my email, but whatever. Yeah, version 1.33, and it works. It works just fine. It's a little bit less snappy than the normal, but it's fine. Oops, no, wrong button. No, I know the G board is not a super heavy board. It doesn't take a ton of resources to run. That's not a big website, but like, it's still taking a few seconds here. Let's avoid all the anime crazy shit, but let's look at ThinkPad General. And it's definitely usable. Especially if you only have one or two tabs open. Once you start getting more tabs, it starts to not work as well. But this is a really low spec machine running, full desktop Chrome in a VM. So let's be realistic here about what it can do. But yeah, you have full Chrome on here, which is super handy in case sites break or you want to use normal web browsing, but you don't need to have a ton of tabs open. And yeah, it's kind of laggy, kind of slow, but trade-offs, right? And YouTube is a much heavier site. Yeah, sometimes it does this. We'll wait. We'll see what it does. YouTube is a much, much heavier site. And normally I just run YouTube on the app here. But at least it gives you options. At least you can try it. I did test Chromium, like the Chromium open source build of this browser, but it was running, the current build that I could find was running, it was like 2 years old, so I was like, well, okay, it's almost as bad as the normal browser that this ships with. But you can install Chromium, and maybe if you build it, you will have a better you'll have a better experience with it, because I know that Chromium runs a lot better on older hardware like the Raspberry Pi, because I used to use Chromium on the Raspberry Pi quite a lot when that was just my machine there. This is an interesting looking game. I want to try playing this game one day. But anyway, that's really what I wanted to show. Normal Chrome that you would just install runs on your Chrome OS, even its EOL with the Linux VM. But anyway, that's all I got.